in this Subnautica tutorial, we will be learning how to make the advanced material Aerogel. Now, Aerogel is used in many different types of things that you need in Subnautica, such as the famous prawn suit, and you're going to need Aerogel in order to build this prawn suit, and many players don't know how to get Aerogel. Now, as you guys can see here, in order to do this, you guys will need a gel sack and a ruby. Now, I always suggest to build a farm, right, to just get these gel sacks, so then you don't have to go back to the biomes to go and not waste your time, but it'll always take more time to go back and go get the materials you'll need. But if you have a farm, they'll be right outside your base. Now, I have the map of Subnautica pulled up right here with the biomes, and we can see that this is the crash zone, of course, of the Aurora, and we're over in this grassy plateau. Well, at least my base is. Now, the life pods that you normally spawn in will be over here in the safe shallows, but the biome that we are going to go into is the sparse reef and the grand reef. Now, for starting players, I wouldn't suggest going down here because this is a very dangerous area. It's got some juvenile ghost leviathans, and it's just overall a dangerous area. So I wouldn't necessarily go exploring into this biome, these two biomes right here, when you just start off Subnautica. So this is just a reference map for you guys. You can see that this is where life pods start. This is where my base is, and we're going to be heading down here. So, in order to create this advanced material, you're going to need aerogel and ruby, gel sack and ruby, like I said already, to create prawn suit and other many things. Now, if you guys don't have this icon that says advanced materials, don't worry about it. If you haven't crafted any yet, you shouldn't have this icon. But once you get the gel sack and the ruby in your inventory, you should be able to craft it, and you should be able to go back and it says new advanced materials you're able to craft. Alright, so in order to get these two items, the gel sack and the ruby, are both located in the sparse reef. So we are going to head out to our sea moth over here, and we're going to go to the life pod just to make it easier for you guys, so then you guys can see where to start and which direction to go. Now, if you guys don't have the compass, I would highly recommend getting the compass. I should be creating a tutorial soon on how to get it. But anyways, we're not actually going to start off at the life pod. We're going to start at the center of the map that most of the players start, that most of my tutorials start at. Okay, so there's a Tangasapod. Alright, we will be starting at these coral tubes right here. It's just a reference point for you guys to see. Alright, so that is the Aurora. I know it's quite dark, but you guys can see it. That's the beautiful moon / planet. I don't know what that is. Here's the Aurora point, and here is the giant coral tubes that stick out of the water. So this is the batch further away from the Aurora. This is where you want to start from. Alright, that stalker is gone. Okay, so from this viewpoint, you should see the Aurora, and you want to turn south a bit, in the middle of south and southwest. Well, basically, if you guys haven't gotten there, there's the Degazi habitat, but that's basically where you want to head to. So, more towards the southwest side, but yeah, actually just go southwest. I would say go southwest to start off. So, they shouldn't take too long. The Grand Reef is not too far down. I mean, it's pretty deep, so I would have at least the MK2 module down for the sea moth. And if you have that, you should be able to go deep enough. If not, you can always craft a Cyclops or the prawn suit, but of course, if you're getting this aerogel for the prawn suit, it could be a bit hard. Okay, so you want to pass through this grassy plateau area, and you guys should be reaching towards like this cliff side. I'm just gonna, oh, that's not my sonar, that's my sonar. So, oh, there we go. As you guys can see, there's sort of a drop off here. This is where you want to go to. Now, I would always be careful here. I don't recommend new players to come and start this off because this is a dangerous area. Let me just repair my sea moth here. Okay, So, once you pass the grassy plateaus, there's the proposed Agassiz habitat. So you want to head a bit towards the middle of south and southwest. And it's gonna get a bit deep here. Okay. There we go. You guys can see everything. I don't normally like coming down here. Actually, yeah. And actually, this may be the entrance. Okay. So now once you get this deep, there's a ton of lithium. You guys are going to be looking for these blue orbs. Alright? Oh, what is that? Actually, I'd never noticed that before. Huh. Okay. Anyways. We are going to be using sonar to kind of go along this coastline, right? Not coastline, but just the cliff area over here in general. You guys just want to travel this. You guys shouldn't go too deep, but you guys should always be careful. Those are the reef packs I can hear. Because down in the Grand Reef and the Sparse Reef as well, there are not a ton, but there are definitely some juvenile leviathans. Oh no, that's a blood kelp biome. Oh, we went too far. We ventured too far. Actually, let's just head back to proposed Agassiz habitat. Sorry about that. Alright. So, we just want to keep using our sonar to look for these blue ball things. I don't know what they're called exactly. Actually, I haven't done my PDA quickly. Maybe you can look at them. Not photo manager. Actually, I do want to see. Oh, that's just a... Okay. Databank. Here we go. Indigenous life forms, flora, sea. That's not it. Jellyfish. Pretty sure I have it scanned. Huh. Oh, anchor pods. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. Anchor pods. So you guys should be just scanning this coastline for anchor pods. So actually, this is the wreckage that I believe you can find. Oops, there we go. Okay. So this is probably where you're going to find these anchor pods. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So look, right here you can also see that there's membrane trees as well. And this is it. Yep. Okay. So that's our life pod. It's about 300 or 1300 meters out, I would say. Of course, I'm sorry about that for all those beacons, but that's the jelly shroom caves that I showed you in a recent tutorial. And so it's about 775 meters out. But anyways, this is it. You can see that there's the anchor pods with the sonar. You can actually see them through the water. And in order to find these rubies and the gel sacks, you're going to need to scan these cliff sides. Now, if you find any volcanoes or thermal vents, sorry, you can actually find those much easier. So, oh, there we go. Actually, if I turn off my lights, you can see it much better. Here's one ruby. You guys can just scan this area, and you can actually scan it and, of course, pick it up. So that's our first ruby. And then, in order to get gel sacks, you want to go to these anchor pods and look around at the base of them, right? So over here we see a big collection of them, and we should be able to find a gel sack. Now I've collected a lot of them already to build my farm, so it's going to be quite hard for me to find one. But there's some wrecks in here. If you stay close to the surface, there shouldn't be any ghost leviathans attacking you. But it's when you go deeper down, like towards the last Agassiz habitat, that you'll find some. So you want to venture down quite a bit just to look around for these gel sacks. Now, it's quite funny because I can't find any right now. So let's just keep looking for a bit. But you guys should always get. I've of course collected a lot of them. There's another ruby right there. Gel sacks. Have I collected? I've collected a lot of them, not gonna lie. But, okay. Normally, oh, there we go, right here. There's two of them right here, so you guys can see them. Um, I would just collect some of the seeds first. Of course, if you're trying to make aerogel, just pick it up. I would collect some of the seeds to build your farm. And there you have it, guys. You can go back to your base and use the fabricator to create the gel sack, and to use the gel sack and the ruby to create your aerogel.